Hello, 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 and welcome back. I'm good, and I'm also hydrated. So, good news, bad news. It's because y'all would try to drown me. Now, people just aren't as interested in watching me drown. But, good news, bad news. The puzzle was solved. Bad news, it was solved by data mining. Sorry, I started with good news. So, we know the steps, but not necessarily why. I have my own theories, which also might just not matter at all. This one. No. This one. And I say that because, I had a theory about why they said you needed to flush the toilet 8 times. But now people are coming back saying... Oh, it's because I was looking right at the save. Saying you might not actually need to flush the toilet at all. Okay, so I need to remember this is my save file where I don't heal and don't craft. Yes. Like, why do I have no ammo? Where was I in this puzzle? I got one plug there. I got a... Okay, so I need to grab that, power that. I could just leave that there, really. Because I only need one at... Oh, but there is stuff in here. There's stuff that I could use. I'll just go get that first. Because I only need one plug for that one. So, they're saying you need to flush the toilet 8 times after you've waited 15 minutes. So we're going to have a really fun 15-minute wait just watching bodies drop into a pool. And then after that, when you leave here, you don't need to grab the hand. And you flush the toilet 8 times. And then in the escape sequence, the doll will be there at the lab. So I don't know how true that is. Doing. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to have the baby monitor up on my iPad. But you're making me nervy. What does that mean? There's a lockpick over here, but technically I don't need it because just like all the rest of the lockpicks, inside the locker is something I can't use. So we're gonna go ahead and get the... Try to just do it without flushing the toilets. Because if flushing the toilet isn't necessary, then I'm just not gonna bother. And then my theory is completely useless and wrong. Because I was saying that with them saying you need to flush the toilet 8 times, I figured it had to do with... Man, isn't that just a great soundbite? The fact that if you look here... So this is the cell that has Emily, and it's full of dolls. And if you count the cells that had zombies in them, not Emily, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's empty, but there's a zombie right here between cells 2 and 3. So you could assume he was in there. So that's 8 zombies, 8 flushes, 8 toilets. You seen those parrots on Roblox that clip cringy people's audio then spam it? I have. I love that. I'm starting to think that they're fake at this point, though. Because the first couple I saw seemed legitimate, and then after that, they kept clipping people at the exact same spot, and that's what made me think that it's not real. God, the aim assist on that is so strong. Which I found out might actually not be my,
Barely made it.
the fact I'm on casual. That aim assist might be linked to the fact that I have this. Increases precision and critical hit rate. I got 3 charms on me. It usually drops down. Yep, right there. That's why I kept this safe zone. Because every time after she gets burned, she climbs back up into the pipe. Oh my god! Jesus! Don't sneak up on people. Can you back up so I could grab my knife? I wasted more ammo than I needed, but he made me unhappy. You know, he's not even the zombie in here that normally is up. Oh my god, I just critted him for crazy. Crafting recipe. Useless, but taken. So this is where lockpicks are there, but useless. Because I know inside this one's just rare metals. That's where a new game plus would come in handy. Because if I could just carry all these rare metals over to an insanity mode run, that would make me happy. But I'm gonna have infinite ammo by the time I get insanity anyways, so like it does. I guess it doesn't quite matter. Green herb. I'm gonna stash this. Store that. I'm just gonna store this. I could use it, even though I can't craft with the glass bottles, I could use them for diversions. 5. So many of these save points I have are like around the same area that I only recognize which one it is by counting them each time. Now I go around the corner. Here. So where's my safe room gonna be? I ran into the problem of, maybe I could remove this. Actually, I'm gonna put that back in. Because I know there's a zombie down here. There's light here. What? I was like, why is she here? She can't jump into the light. So whenever I take that out, is she just instantly gonna spawn back here? Normally she doesn't go back to the same room. This wouldn't be as much of an issue if I actually had my, okay, I saved. My big blam gun. But I don't get as much ammo on that this playthrough. So up here is the room. Another contribution. So fast. So I still have that game downloaded, and I know there's a bunch of DLC that's come out for it since I last played it. I promise I'm gonna play it again. Where you go? I had to put your check mark for your cult totem. So, should be the room right up ahead where you get where basically the body grinder is that's supposed to release the doll. And I'm not going to be able to get it right then because I still have to go back around with the forklift key. So right here, as the bodies drop in, you're supposed to watch it for just 15 minutes. And then it's basically going off this note over here. We have alcohol. No. We have hydrogen peroxide. No, like drinking alcohol. Not like drinking alcohol. Nope. This one. So, going off this note, it's the 524.3 liters of blood collected from 115 infected. Allegedly, as these drop in, you're basically watching for 15 minutes for like the total weight or something like that of the 115 or that much blood. Somebody did the math on how much blood it is, and people are still arguing whether it counts real zombies or zombies and bag zombies. But they know it's like 15 minutes. And then that's where the toilets come in, where people are saying that the toilets are unnecessary but may help. Oh, the hip pouch. Oh, beautiful hip pouch. So now the only one I have left is that arc. Now for some inventory management. Look at all of that space. It's beautiful. I can't take that out. I was just here for the forklift key. But after you wait the 15 minutes, whenever you go down the slide at the back and you flush all that blood down, it should say like a ton of blood went down. Oh, that's what it is. They calculated how much blood is in like a person, how much it weighs. And then after you get how much that blood weighs is where you see it weighs an actual ton. But there's also this data mined. Oh, right down there. I can show it. There's this data mine thing where it says that you could get some blood went down the drain, a ton of blood went down the drain. But you could also apparently make it say like a torrent of blood went down the drain. Over there. I got time. I'll just remove one and make that area a safe zone. If not, I'll run back over here. I halfway expected her to just start booking it this way. Hey. You ain't nothing. I've seen some mods for this already, where people have They made Leon look like he has Virgil's hair, Dante's coat, and then like a big glowing blue sword. People are calling it like DMC evil. Somebody was saying that they should put in a mod. They should put in a mod that makes Grace look like Lady or Trish. I'm like, you know, I could kind of get behind that mod. Speedo Leon Wen. Wasn't there like a bathing suit one? Look at me. Look at me. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to get her to follow me because if she's just right there, she's a problem. But if I lead her to the light, then I could make her get burned and then she'll run back to the tunnel, despawn herself. Yeah. For once, Grace, please run. She'll go back to the hole, despawn herself, and then I'll just be able to do whatever I want. Did she not follow me all the way down? Ugh. Hey. Ugh. My alternate theory I had before I found out that it had already been solved was because her name's Mary. Oh, there's the hole right there. Her name's Mary, and the stuff for getting the and the doll in the other cell had the name Mary written on the foot. So obviously she sees the doll as herself. Or, you know, possibly just that she owns it. But either way, if it's Mary and you find it through blood, there's the puzzle in the Resident Evil 7 demo where at one point you have to turn around and look at a mirror. And it says, let's play Mary Blood. I figured, what do kids play?
Oh my god.
That involves Mary and blood? Bloody Mary. So I thought making the doll spawn might have to do with
Oh god, I really don't
Bloody
wanna go
Mary looking in a mirror, and then that'll be it. Ooh, piece of candy. Your pants are so gross. Stay down. I was pretty disappointed whenever I saw that it was solved, and I'm like, but I just had such a good idea. It would have been cool to have actually found one of the pieces of evidence, but I'm just happy to have been part of it. Oh my god, how many in a row is that? I've never seen that many. I don't like that one. Dad pooped his pants. I think oh my god. I think I could get that as a soundbite. Look. Go away. She's trained our 2.5-year-old to say that. Oh, this is like the safest. Wow, I never get this one. No zombie in front or behind me. It is pretty funny though when he says it.
Stay calm, Grace.
So here's where we are. And where we will be for the next 15 minutes. Dead desk. Stanky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double check all my stuff. Okay. And now we wait. Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes. So, I'm happy that the puzzle, like, has a resolution. I can't bring up my menu. Because if I can do it, that'll mean in, like, my next 2 runs, I'm gonna end up with, like, so many challenge points. 70,000 for getting through this one with no heals or crafting. And if I speed run the next one, I'll have that done. Like, I can make a save whenever I'm supposed to grab Emily and take her to the helicopter and divert off the path for a minute, go do the puzzle solve so I get credit for the final puzzle. This way a little bit. Get the 20,000 points for solving the final puzzle, and then get the buttload of points from completing the run in 4 hours. And with both of those combined, I think I might just be able to go into Insanity with infinite ammo and an infinite rocket launcher. Which I know, it does take some of the challenge out. A lot of the challenge out, who am I kidding? But, I mean, there's times when that kind of stuff, it gets to the point of being so unfun that I just only wanted to complete the challenge for completionist's sake. I'm happy running through the game on other modes, just experiencing it again. Like, after all this is said and done, I mean, I'd even consider, like, a knife-only run. Now that I have the infinite knife, and I kind of know more how to juke the zombies and keep them down, I'd be interested to see how fast I could speedrun knife. I think the hardest part is going to be the Leon sections. But if we go through this, because I'm going to make a save after this is done. Oh, the other thing about this, besides just waiting 15 minutes, you also have to not kill any of the zombies. You have to push them all into the meat grinder. So along with this run, seeing if the toilet just doesn't matter. If the toilet doesn't matter, then there's the question of, why is there something in the code that counts how many times you flush the toilet up till 8? Why does it want to know that you flushed it 8 times? And then if the toilet, like, if the toilets do matter, why 8? People are saying that it's because in the evidence file there's a smeared 8 in blood next to the, like, the investigation report you get in, like, the very beginning. But I mean, I can kind of see it. There's an 8, there's a toilet, but I mean, all the other stuff doesn't really have room for interpretation. When you see the C, it tells you, like, a number. When you see the G and the U, like, they both have exact things for them. It's 4.7 light years to the star. Another contribution. I'm really hoping all of those. How funny would it be to finally go back to Cult of the Lamb and I just have like my entire run made by the fact that y'all have been showering the cult with contributions. I think for like 2 years now, isn't it? Let's check. I know exactly when I played Cult of the Lamb. Oh, actually, it's been longer than that. It's been almost 4 years now since I played Cult of the Lamb. That button has had no purpose for probably about 3.5 years. Just accumulating it. My only regret is I couldn't contribute more. I mean, you get so many though. Even now, if your phone dies, you're watching right there. So, I mean, how many points do you have? I can check that. 42,000 points. 42,000 embers. If you... Like, there's almost nothing I can put there that you would ever be able to spend your points on reasonably. Yeah, I like that. I mean, even then, I only made that one so many because it was getting spammed at one point. What was it, Elden Ring? Hey, we're halfway there. So, yeah, I'm happy that it was solved because not everybody wanted to do the ARG. There's people who didn't spend their points wisely and now they're locked out of their platinum trophy because they couldn't, say, get all of the models or characters. So, I'm happy for the people that weren't as dedicated to it, that they get to do their stuff. But just like one of the things I read, you know, someone was like, oh yeah, while this may be like something like really hard and it seems almost insurmountable right now while everyone's working on it, at the same time, like, you know, 2 months from now, it's going to be something that's so common knowledge that everyone's just going to see it as a free 2,000 challenge points if they bought the game late. Because they just look up one thing and they're like, oh, okay, I'll do that on my first run. Easy. So after the 15-minute timer, I'm going to make another save. Because if I don't see the right text pop up, I don't want to have to wait all that time. And I don't know if reloading resets it. Okay, love you too. I'll see you soon. And then, like, if I can't even get the doll... Oh, that's another question I have for the doll. You hear that? I swear I just heard a voice. That's another question I have about the doll. So, if I get the doll, I know it carries over from one playthrough to the next. But if I've already beaten the game and I have stuff in my inventory that shows I have, like the Kotetsu, where now any file I start, that'll automatically be in my storage. Do I then have to get the doll and beat the game with it in my storage, or does getting it kind of just immediately unlock it, where then it'll be in my storage on all my save files? If so, I might have just the right one saved at a different point where I could just reload it, already have the doll, complete the puzzle. And then I'll have even more challenge points available to me immediately. You hearing this whispering? Is it just me? I wonder if the speed runs for this game, because I know Resident Evil 8 had like a very straightforward speed run. They had it set up well enough that sequence breaking wasn't that easy, because there were so many different checks of, have you done this? Did you kill that person? Specific doors were even opened, that anytime they tried to sequence break, because there was a whole exploit you could do with a grenade to be able to go through a wall. Classic. An explosion makes you miss the collision barrier. But this uses the same RE engine. So I wonder if it's also made well enough like that, where speedruns that we're going to be getting for this game are going to be just as straightforward as Resident Evil 8. Where your speedrun is just, you've optimized the path. That would be kind of fun. I like the idea of speedruns that don't have shortcuts. Or at least speedruns that don't have an overly complicated shortcuts. Like, I really like The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, but the way that you beat that one has like all this different stuff with like, what is it, building momentum by like frame perfect swimming backwards and forwards, storing it and launching yourself, blah blah blah. And then once you get down to Hyrule Castle below the water, with the grapple hook, you have to look at exact angles and perform very specific hops, backflip, hit your sword, look a certain way, and you slip right through the invisible barrier. So it's like, that's at the point where I find it too tedious to even think of like speedrunning it. But that's probably why I've done so many of the Resident Evil 8 speedruns. If you can't tell, I'm getting antsy. This is a long time to just watch the bodies hit the floor. I'm not ashamed of that joke. 2 minutes remaining. I am kind of worried about dying here. Because if I die and it just makes me lose that progress, so I just have to keep watching 15 minutes of bodies dropping, I'm gonna question my life choices. That is one thing another person said, is like, maybe it's the toilet flushing contributes to like how much pressure is built up to dislodge the doll. So some people have had it do it without the toilet flush, and some people had the toilet flushed the toilet and then they got it. So either it's just kind of bugged, and that's why people aren't always getting it, or I have to add like what, another 20 seconds onto that. So either it's bugged and that's why like it activated at different times and the toilet didn't matter, or they have some kind of internal stat being recorded by the game of what the water pressure to blood ratio is. Oh, it's the timer, so we'll just wait just another couple seconds. Damn, I should have just kept looking at this the whole time so I could count the bodies. I'm sorry, I'm dedicated to solving this, but I'm not dedicated enough when it's already been solved to sit here and count bodies by reloading this. So let's put a save in. 3, 4, 5. I could get rid of this, so third from the bottom. And now we could drain it. So now we just have to not kill by our hand any of the people. We could shoot them in the leg once, then push them in.
What?
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
Once I get the infinite ammo,
Shit, no.
I think that
No, no.
I might actually switch to the 3 burst pistol that she gets. I didn't want to grab that on this run because I saw 3 burst and I'm like, wow, that sounds like a massive waste of ammo. Oh my god, I thought I was about to fall in for a second. Adios. Oh god. Fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my god, I hope that doesn't mean I have to do another 15-minute wait. I have the save at the 15 minutes, and I have the save before the 15 minutes. But we'll see how all this works out.
What?
Fluid drainage
Oh
complete.
my god.
Processing will now begin.
I was doing so good, too. Shoot him in the leg, knock him in.
No, no.
Maybe I should have done like I did on my last run and just stay over here. Shooting him in the leg once might have just been enough to have them go in. Here, probably just move over this way. Yeah. I don't actually have to push him. I want to push you just because you're the one that actually got me killed. This should be the last batch. I'm gonna push him. Just to make sure he gets in there. Oh. I don't think, no, I'm not gonna risk falling in there. Got him.
Processing complete.
Woo. Moment of truth.
It stopped. It finally stopped. Thank God.
Now this is the point when I double back around, do the
Get
vents.
out of this place.
I'm kind of worried that I might have to, this is where I make another save. That's my RPD save. That one. So 3, 5, third from the bottom. Right. Let's go. So on that same note, I wonder if you could look through that section frame by frame and see if you see the doll.
In my mouth.
Or maybe if you could just look down the grate right here and see if you can see the doll. Because I know some people aren't happy with, like, why is the doll there? How did it get in the pipes and why did the pipes wash it into that moment? Let's see if we get a ton of blood. A ton of blood flowed out. Okay. So that should be the message prompt we were looking for. What the fuck did I just trip on? What? So uncoordinated. So I got the one. One's... Okay, so I go up there, come back down. I am worried about this section coming up. Like with all the zombies that I have to go past, I might have to use my steroid. Just to make sure that I can have enough health in case I get grabbed. If not, I'm just kind of banking on that skull thing I have to save me from having to face one of them. Don't let her drop down right in front of me. Oh, it's even worse than that. I got 40 ammo? When did that happen? You know, for not doing any crafting, that's a lot of ammo. Woo! That's the one thing I'm really not looking forward to on a knife-only run. Blister heads have so much health when you're Grace. Move it, remove it. Oh my Jesus! That's just not even fair! How are you legally allowed to do that? Now, make her move. Gonna pop up over here. I would really prefer I don't have her drop right on my head again. Even though I know technically I could just escape by jumping out that window. Gone. Okay. I remember that's how I did in my other run, just zip in, zip out. Where's she going? I'm actually just gonna... Do I save? I saved right after I did that, didn't I? Number 3, 1, 2, 3. That was after third from the bottom. Okay. So I have a save if I need to reload. It's not right next to here, but I could deal with that. Oh goody, an empty injector. I knew you'd show up again. Over here. You. Now when I get her to despawn, I can grab this. And just follow right behind her. Hello. I didn't click on you, I clicked on you. Okay, now let's see if I could even survive this.
Hold on tight. I'm scared.
Oh my god, see, that's what I was worried about. Like, they appear right in my path. I went past the door. I'm just gonna die here. Yep. There it is. I thought I was a lot farther away from the door than I was.
Hold on tight.
Oh, wait, I don't even need to go towards them.
Why is it so loud? It's gonna be okay. Just don't let go.
See, this is the one that grabbed me last time.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, huh. I guess I can get through without ever getting grabbed.
Why won't they close?
Of course.
Stay away!
Thank you.
Go faster!
See, I know on my first playthrough, this one got me where she comes through the roof and I shot her like what, 5 times, thinking I had to stun her in some way to then
Good, Emily.
progress. You don't have to shoot her at all. If you just start opening the elevator, you could open it faster than she can grab you.
What's going on?
I like moments like that, but I don't like them. I think they're great because it means they've built enough of an atmosphere that you feel the need to do it. But then it's one of those things in later playthroughs, you know, to be able to make it easier for you. But then at the same time, it feels kind of like, man, you just tricked me into wasting how much ammo?
Wanna leave with me?
Okay. That's the one afterwards. Get rid of this one. I know it's a lot of different saves, but
It's not safe.
I just want to cover all my bases of times I might need a save.
Good. That's good.
Now to see if
Finally.
we did it. There's no flushes, so
We did it.
if the doll's there, the toilet
You
never
alright?
mattered. The toilet is a lie.
Emily?
And if it is a lie, what does it actually
Oh, that's
contribute
just-
to? The next
I
big,
need to
the
keep my-
final
Oh
puzzle.
my god.
Hey!
So when I heard that the doll was down here in the lab, I didn't know exactly where down here in the lab. So- okay. Once I get down to keep those on. Once I grab the helicopter key and the place starts flooding, it should be at the final set of stairs where the blister heads are. Just like sitting on the floor right next to it. That's why everyone thought that Gengar guy was lying or had glitched it. Because it was just like, why did you have the doll and nobody else did? And apparently he must have just accidentally AFK'd there watching bodies
I
drop.
see.
That's why when I was telling you, like, it's something believable that someone casually playing could have done it, but not known that they did anything. And yeah, you very easily could have. Okay, I'm right here. There's no zombies attacking me. Leave this running for a minute. Set down the controller. Go cook dinner. Take out the dogs. Sha, sha, sha. I wish, like, how Leon gets the better hatchet, that you could find a better knife for Grace. Which one did I just save on? What time is it? 23. Not that one. Is it third from the bottom? Oh. B2. I think that's the one. Because this was after the 15 minutes. This is... Okay, unlock the cells. So I know I got a ton of blood. I know I didn't flush the toilets. This one's if I need to go back and... flush the toilets. Just run through here. Nothing important. I have all the files, so I don't need to look around. It's not until I get to Raccoon City that I gotta just really be in on it. I walked right past the door. Helicopter keys.
Found you.
Authorize.
Yes, Zeno, that's correct.
I think, isn't this the first time you hear his name is Zeno? Still convinced his name is Wesker. Oh, I hadn't been checking. I've been good about this, right? 0. Okay. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. I've played through this moment so many times looking for the doll. Because I didn't know exactly where it spawned. So I kept, oh my god. Hey, rude.
Damn it. Please work.
Okay, I can't let any of them touch me right now. How did I hit that one back there?
Okay.
Oh my god. He just popped up out of nowhere. I'm just gonna reload to be safe. That would have been a pretty cool, like, challenge thing to unlock. The, what was that? Thematic injector or whatever. Instead of having one that's just like infinite, if there was one that was this, like a flamethrower variant. So right over there by those stairs, it should just be on the floor. I wonder if it's already on the floor. I can't see that well. We'll see if I need to reload or... You see it? It's not there. Oh. We have to go flush the toilet. So this was... Wait, did I save on the wrong one? 2. No, this is the one. No, that's not. 3/2/1820. This should be it, right? Okay. Yeah. Still holding Emily.
Hey, I'm
Drop her. This away. There. Actually, I'm curious. Is the hand still there? If I've walked away, does it stay? It does. You know, that was my other theory, is if I just leave the hand there to go cold. I wish that played into it. So this side, after the kitchen, is where I should find the toilets. That was another thing with that maid attacking the mirror. I thought that would be where I do the Bloody Mary thing. Here. I mean, look how bloody it is in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. One more for good measure. You know, some people have said they heard a thump. Wait, did I hit one of these doors? No, because the door didn't make that noise. Was that actually it? Was that thunk noise the doll getting dislodged? Well, if it's there now, we'll know the toilets are important. Get over here, Emily. We're blowing this popsicle stand. And then it's back to meticulously searching for every file. Yeah, I have 3 raccoons left. And 9 files? I know I'm missing some at the Ark. So those won't really play into anything.
Finally. We made it.
But,
We did it.
I mean, maybe in the Leon sections I wasn't too thorough, because I always felt like I was
You alright?
out of stuff.
Emily?
But I thought I was pretty thorough with Grace.
Well, let's just... we need to keep moving. Oh my god.
Hey!
I'm so nervous on if this is actually going to have worked. I put so much thought into this.
Please, just let it be in here.
I just wonder if the helicopter's still there. How did Victor get away?
Oh, I see.
I mean, I guess technically this whole place didn't, like, explode. He could have just hopped in a car and bolted. But if so, why have a helicopter? Why have a helicopter and intentionally lose it? Those things are not cheap.
What the hell?
Can I see him up there? I mean, I could hear him in the other room right then, so I don't see why I wouldn't be able to see him.
Found you.
Come on, please be there. Or if you could just, like, see the doll on the camera.
Yes, Zeno,
I also really liked the idea that the doll was hiding. Like, the whole hide and seek thing.
All personnel restore specimens and evacuate immediately.
because I really liked, even if I didn't like the big baby thing in Resident Evil Village, I did like the doll section. Like having the whole haunted doll come up that you keep attacking, then it turns out it wasn't a doll.
Please work.
That was a really cool sequence.
Shit. Okay.
That's the one that never actually stands up.
Okay.
Explode.
Damn it.
Oh, that's why. I hadn't grabbed this one. I was like, why am I short on this gas? Should I use the quick turn system more? I mean, they have it in the game, but I felt like I've never actually had to turn faster than I could actually just swing my mouse.
Oh, shit,
Hey,
shit, shit.
I've flushed the toilet 8 times. I've gotten a ton of blood. Is there a doll? I don't see it. Oh, there it is! I got the Mary doll. So, the toilet flushes were necessary. I got the doll. And that line where it says, we'll be together forever and ever, that's why it's one of the few items that carries over to New Game Plus. Well, not actually New Game Plus, but carries over between saves. Because this game does not have a New Game Plus. I wonder if that was a like developmental problem or just keep the difficulty higher so you don't start out with as much stuff on your next playthrough. You gotta work towards the infinite ammo a bit. I mean, honestly, getting the assault rifle for Leon and then knife for her, just so few challenge points that instantly make the game so much easier.
Why does this shit keep happening? Oh, I made it.
I think I could just juke this guy.
Okay. I'm coming on me. Oh. Oh.
Okay, now I want to. Can I access this storage box? Can. I want to store the doll, and when I could save and switch save files, I want to see if it just automatically transfers to all my save files after that, or if it's only new save files following the doll. Is there a box in this room? Nope. That's
Sherry,
not good.
Grace is still here.
The FBI agent.
Yeah. Found some files on Victor's computer. She's connected to this.
Is there a rifle over here somewhere or a box I can access? I don't have my sniper rifle equipped. Oh no.
Is she okay?
No.
Something under the
Got it
stairs.
covered.
Oh, there it is. Ooh. I was worried for a minute there. So I kind of just like the classic. I'll upgrade that. I kinda... You think I could do this without the scope? Let's try to see if I can do this without a scope. 3,000 left. Smoother loading. I don't have enough for that. Oh, wait. I always have tons of... Oh, I don't have almost any machine gun ammo. Wow. I'll just sell a grenade. There we go. This is what almost always got me killed at this section. I'd have to reload, and in the time I'm reloading, someone would get her. Oh. Rifle ammo. You know, I think I'm gonna put that scope on. That may not be... Oh my god, I can't go back and put the scope on. Maybe I did screw myself. Oh no. I always have the restart option.
Next.
Maybe I'll just have so much firepower. Oh, that's not promising. That I can body shot everyone and kill them. I mean, this definitely helps me have a better... Oh my, where did you come from? This definitely does give me a better field of view of the whole area, though, I'll say that. And I was gonna say that right as something was gonna chomp into her. I didn't want to put the scope on, though, because if I could get by without it, that makes the next section where I have to kill the blister even easier.
Must be time for the evening service.
I think this is my most failed section of the game. Chance to reload. Did I just one-shot the chef? Wow. Sniper rifle on casual is gonna put in some work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That works. I mean, the aim assist is probably helping a bit here, too. I can't take full credit for these shots. Nice.
All right.
Get everything reloaded before I step down. Superhero landing.
Excuse me.
Was I getting credits? Oh, I wasn't getting credits for those kills. That sucks. Guess I should try to loot around over here. I'm gonna save that. He did.
Stay with me.
Oh, I could just swing those? I thought I had to throw them every time. Line them up.
Time to clear out the rest.
Oh, I can't use that. Guard. Oh my god, is that why I didn't take the sniper rifle? How much inventory space it takes up? Hand grenade. I'm just waiting for the next time I could save as Grace so I could check my other save files for the doll. Hi, Chunky Monkey. Hi. Are you happy?
I'll get you out, Emily. There's got to be a way to get to the surface.
He's starving. Weird, I don't remember coming through here. Maybe it's just because this place basically doesn't start till you're next to the chick.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry.
Huh? Is he eating you? No, Ollie, spare her. Sam. Oh, I did not realize they gave you that much ammo here. Why don't I remember getting 5 shots? Okay, save. So now I could go back to my original spot 5 save. Yeah. Yeah. And my doll is in the box. Oh. I got the save. Water treatment storage bay. Got a save. Here, that if it's transferred over will be the perfect spot. Nope. I guaranteed cannot get it on this playthrough. Actually, it's 6:50, so I don't think I have enough time to actually kill that boss. I gotta get dinner ready and stuff, regular life. So I'm gonna call it there, but I'll be back tonight. So thank you everyone that came out today. Thank you everyone that has come out, and hope to see you later this evening.